High cost, high demand, high returns, opportunities in Colombia's Caribbean energy sector. Good morning. So today, my group conformed by Valery Gomez, Juanita Paredes, and my person, Maria Fernanda Beltran, will discuss a crucial issue and an exciting opportunity in Colombia's energy sector, the crisis and the investment potential in the Caribbean region's electricity market. The Caribbean region of Colombia faces significantly higher electricity costs than the rest of the country. So, if you have an idea, it's 3 or 4 times higher. This has resulted in soaring electricity rates. In October 2012, the main provider of electricity in Atlántico, La Guajira, and Magdalena saw its bills an increase massive about 500%, and it was a debt of 1.8 billion pesos. The government have to make an intervention for the public protest because due to the unstable market conditions, the Colombian government had to step in and the consumers have actively protested against the rising costs. So, what is the reasons of this main problem? The several factors have led to this energy crisis due to illegal connection and fraud. 41% of IRS rate increases are attributed to electricity theft. The second main reason is the accumulated debts, because residents accumulate the left energy distributors in financial distress. Third reason is the lack of investment in the infrastructure due to inefficient and obsolete internal electricity grids, increasing operational costs and the further pushing rates up. Despite these challenges, this crisis presented a strategic opportunity for investors, high demand, government backing, potential for high returns. Why? Because the high demand electricity is an essential service and demand will continue to grow. The government backing authorities recognize the need for private sector involvement. So for the potential for high returns, innovative energy solutions can help reduce the inefficiency and offer profitable long-term growth for the people and also for the organization. So now, to get a conclusion of this, the time to act is now. With rising consumer frustration, corporate demands and for cost reductions, and strong government support, the Caribbean energy market is a turning point. So, you can make the change. Who will step out to drive the transformation? Investors who act swiftly will lead the way toward a more efficient, profitable, and sustainable energy future. Residents here pay 300% to 400% in higher electricity bills than those in similar socioeconomic conditions elsewhere in the country. This burden creates a unique investment opportunity, one that can introduce efficiency, reduce costs, and generate significant returns. Why investment is needed? First, fluctuating and high energy prices. Market instability and weak regulations lead to erratic prices. So, for this, poor distribution systems increase operational costs. The higher investment potential is the new pricing model, strategic partnerships, and improved transparency can stabilize costs and boost profitability. Outdated electrical infrastructure. So, extreme weather events further disrupt supply. For this, smart grids, new renewable energy, and modernized transmissions lines promise cost reductions and long-term stability. The energy theft and the illegal connections also make a problem higher for this electricity organization. Why? Because weak enforcement mechanisms worsen the problem. So for this, we have to be monitoring smart metering and have an restricted enforcement that can increase revenue recovery and improve access to legal energy sources. Especially weak distribution companies, high default rates, and unsustainable pricing models cripple providers. Limited government support fails to ease the crisis. So, for these corporate governments reforms and also public private partnerships and efficiency based pricing models can enhance cash flow and have long term stability. If we don't invest in this, consumers face ever rising energy costs all the time. Business loses competitiveness, limiting economic growth. Energy inequality depends reducing access to affordable electricity and also company resort to layoffs due to unstable costs. So for this, with smart investment, lower energy prices drives a higher demand and have an economic stability. Business gain competitiveness, attracting new investors. So for this, all the people that see an higher investment in that organization will give also and provide for it. Sustainable market growth opens new renewed revenue streams. And for the last one, wider energy access fosters economic development and job creation.
Our main objective is clear: to decrease the disparity in electricity costs faced by coastal residents when compared to users with similar socio-economic conditions elsewhere in the country. Achieving this requires a focus on several key areas. Most importantly, reducing generation costs, also lowering distribution expenses, relying less on the stock market, and making the most of extreme weather such as abundant sun and strong coastal conditions like winds. To ensure our approach is both doable and effective, we evaluated 12 possible solutions and found that only 5 met our criteria. In particular, we emphasized low implementation costs, ease of adoption, minimal dependency on external parties, and the potential for significant long-term cost reductions, which is what we are aiming for. This rigorous selection process helped us identify strategies with the greatest chance of practical success and enduring impact. Among the chosen strategies are the renovation of existing equipment and the adoption of newer, more resilient technologies. We plan to lessen our reliance on the stock market by diversifying financial models and also securing more predictable funding sources. Another critical component is safeguarding the infrastructure against flooding, particularly relevant on the coastal regions, because they are more prone to rising water levels and extreme weather events. Following that idea, we also aim to reduce the dependence on hydroelectric power sources, where dry seasons and high temperatures can compromise generation's capacity. And finally, by boosting the availability of distribution equipment and collaborating with multiple companies, we can spread both risk and opportunity across a broader network. From a product and operational point of view, our plans include investing in advanced technology upgrades and automation systems, developing waterproof and resilient building materials, and implementing alternative energy sources such as solar and wind energy. We also see significant value in expanding supplier networks and incorporating smart logistics to ensure efficient distribution. Now, in terms of day-to-day activities, our team will begin by conducting a market review of existing equipment and identifying potential new suppliers. Negotiations for improved contracts will follow, alongside a thorough assessment of flood exposure and building readiness. We will also secure partnerships and fundings for renewable energy projects, train distribution partners in smart logistic technologies, and important, ensure all stakeholders are equipped to handle new equipment and processes confidently.
Now, let's move on to the project control, a key aspect to ensure we meet our objective and use resources efficiently. Our primary purpose is to reduce the disparity in electric costs in the Caribbean coast by 15%. To measure this progress, we have established clear indicators. A 10% reduction in monthly electricity bill for coastal residents, which we will measure quarterly through billing reports for energy companies. A 20% reduction in energy price volatility, which we will monitor semi-annually those time series analytic of market price. A 15% increase in the use of renewable energy, solar and wind, which we will evaluate annually through reports from the UPME. Additionally, for HK activity, such as the installation of lofty sensor or signing long-term contracts with suppliers, we have defined a specific indicator to ensure everything in progress as planned. To ensure the project stays on track, we have implemented a robust monitoring and adjustment system. First, we will hold quarterly review meeting, where we will analyze control indicators and make decisions in case of deviations. This system will allow us not only to measure progress, but also to carry corrective action in real time, ensuring that objectives are met and that investors see a clear and measured return on their investment. In conclusion, this project represents a unique opportunity to invest in an energy market ready for transformation. Without innovation solution, we will not only reduce electric costs for residents of the Caribbean coast, but also improve the efficiency and stability of the energy system. We are confident that this project will have a positive impact on the region economy and society, will offer a clear and measurable return for investors. The time to act is now, and with your support, we can learn to transition toward a more sustainable and profitable energy future. Thank you very much for your attention. We are excited to share this opportunity with you. Together, we can make a difference in the energy sector of the Caribbean coast. Thank you.